Okay, you guys are not gonna believe this, but Accelerator just got buffed by Mercenary Camp. So here, let me show you what I mean. Let's go into a solo game. So now let's just go for a map like Abandoned City, which is probably one of the best maps to use for this. So when we get in, it doesn't even matter what difficulty you use. Let's just do Fallen, because why not? So you just want to place. I'm just gonna place a Golden Cowboy. I also have Farm, because this is pretty. The one downside of this does cost a lot of money, but you're not even gonna need Commander for what I'm about to show you. So let's upgrade our Cowboy, which I feel like is probably like the best money making tower in the game in terms of like just overall use. Like Farm is still better for making money, but Cowboy is just better for general usage. And like if you're in a quad, you probably want to use Golden Cowboy. So yeah, basically how Mercenary Camp works, you might be saying, oh, why does it why can't it buff Accelerator? Like, didn't Accelerator just get nerfed? Yes, but let me tell you something. The whole reason they nerfed Accelerator, I think, is for Mercenary Camp, because I'm just gonna show you how OP it can get. Let me just yeah, we're gonna need a few Golden Cowboys just to deal with this. This should be enough to take care of this wave. And we should be good until like wave 10. Mercenary Camp Tower itself is also still extremely good. So that's just like adding on to it. Now we should be good here. I'm not entirely sure, but we should be. We should be fine. Yeah. Yep. We have enough. We have enough. We have enough for enough damage to take them down. Just gonna place a DJ back here. The thing I like about Cowboy and Farm is that when combined together, it's like the best way to make money. Like, I think I'm almost at max. Well, I'm almost at all level 3 farms, and it's only wave 12. And that is another wave down. Oh, hidden, so I guess I'll get one of those. This might be a small issue. No, we did it, we did it. We're good. I'm actually gonna sell this and get a gold level 2 cowboy. You're about to see why. Well, it's not anything special, but alright. Now, as planned, I'm gonna place my accelerators back here. I mean, this area should be pretty good. I'm gonna need to do it for hiddens anyway, so there we go. So now that that's done, we should have no problems with this wave. Oh god, breakers. I hate breakers. Like, they're worse than mysteries in my opinion. They're just worse. Alright, right now I'm gonna get an elf. I'm gonna get a camp thing here. So yeah, now that I have one of those. See, the tower itself is very good. Like elf camp itself, not elf camp, mercenary base. Why am I saying elf camp? Alright, so this is a very good tower by itself, but it's gonna get better as you go along. He should spawn like riflemen. Yep. Now we're just gonna wait. Uh, this might be a little difficult, but it should be pretty easy. So I got all 12 of my cowboys down, which just means I am now making like maximum income. I'm making as much income as I can actually get. So now we just have to max my farms. Well, at least for cowboys, I have to max my farms and I can get all my income. So yeah. Let's go to max EJ. Next bit is Grenadier Mercenaries, which in my opinion are better, way better actually, than the soldiers. Just because they have crowd control, so I think they just work a little better. I'm gonna keep them on Riflemen though, just because my cowboys that make more money. And that is another giant bust down. And boom! Maxed out all my income, cannot get any more. And this guy will die. Alright, now, I guess once I get the max accelerator, I'm gonna show you what's really gonna blow my mind. Or what already has blown my mind, but you get my point. It's gonna make accelerator OP. Alright, now that we've gotten our first max accelerator, let's actually, yeah, here's where we got a damage buff for accelerator, and I guess also this cowboy, it doesn't really need it, but it has one, so that's cool, I guess. Now this is what really makes them OP, because right now, so at this level we get enhanced equipment. Well, no, at this level we get the the medic guy. He looks like a toxic gunner user. Okay, he looks like Phantom Toxic Gunner in my opinion. But yeah, after this we get riot guys, which are already by themselves OP. You can summon them manually also. For a little, no, you don't. They're not manually. You just summon them with cash. Like I'm gonna summon some on the back of the map real quick. And meanwhile, these riflemen are very good. 7 damage per shot, not bad whatsoever. But these riot guards have 2,000 HP. And also, don't let me forget, this is what really blows my mind. Alright, so the old accelerator, right, it did 50 damage per, like, but had a slower fire rate. The one before like, this recent update with Golden Cowboy and stuff. Then they dropped Mercenary base, which gives a 20% damage buff to towers nearby. Now, what does that mean for Accelerator? Well, usually towers like Scout, Cowboy, they don't really get that much of a buff because their damage numbers are so low. But no, Accelerator has a high damage number and a fast fire rate. So what that combines to is 54 damage 10 times a second. Yeah. You can see why this is sort of broken. And I'm confident this is going to be able to solo Fallen. This right here. Well, not, okay. Like, just Accelerator and Mercenary base can solo Fallen. With support and stuff. If you have enough money. Because summon some stuff at the very back of the map. You just summoned like 6,750 worse of damage right here. That's enough for a tank. this is just broken. It really is. Look, these guys are just destroying the breakers. Some of them just tanked the slow boss, and this guy still had. This guy still has two. I don't think a single one of them died. So we're doing 54 damage, 10 times a second. So let's do this real quick. 0.1 times 10. Wait, no. Divided by 10, actually, I think. Calculator, please. Yeah, I don't know the math, but that's at least up to like a few hundred DPS. At the very least, a few hundred DPS. And these guys are all just getting buffed by one mercenary base. Just by one. This is just one mercenary base, given all these towers damage buffs. It's amazing. Now, I'm usually not one to say, oh, like, for example, Cryomancer. I think it does need to be nerfed a little bit just because of how broken it can be in some circumstances, but it's not by any means game breaking. You can still lose with it equipped. But this, unless it's like a special game mode, if you have Accelerator and Mercenary Base, I don't understand how you could lose unless you're trying to, or it's early game before you don't have the towers. And what do you do whenever you run out of space? Oh, I don't have any. Well, just place another one. Yeah, you can place 3 in solo. Yep, 3. With no commander, this is doing extremely well. And like 36 damage on level 4. That's definitely good. If you don't have enough money to get max, 36 is still really good. If I had commander in this, it would just win. It would just win very quickly. And this is without medic. Usually in Fallen, unless it's like a very long map, you cannot win if you don't have medic or commander. You have to have at least one of the two to survive. Or to win, I mean. But this, no, it does not matter. I mean, that could just be a skill issue for me. Probably is. But this is still impressive. Oh, hold on. Let me just do some little math here. Let me just do a little bit of math. Alright, so level 1 you do 18. Okay. Level 3 you do about as much damage as back in 2021. Accelerator only did 25 damage. You're doing about as damage as a level 5 2021 Accelerator. Is broken. And now I can put another one here, right? And now these guys are gonna get a damage buff. Like, it's not even about the units anymore. It's just about the damage buffs. And these guys with 20% damage have 4.8 damage. Let's just upgrade to like a level 3 cowboy. 14 damage per shot. This just shreds. It shreds everything. I mean everything. All right, now let's just, I'm gonna skip to the final battle. And now after this, 80k. This should be enough to get max level cowboys. It wasn't enough to get all of them, but it was enough to get some of them. And I am confident that this is able to solo. This right here, this thing right here, it's gonna be able to win. Not sure if it was able to before. I could just be like bluffing, but this is the best tower I think TDS has ever released in terms of how useful it is. It makes War Machine was supposed to be a damage buffing tower. If this is what War Machine, I think is probably stronger than this. It does a lot of damage. This could just be like the replacement for War Machine, and they could just make it like an admin exclusive tower. Just because you can't, if you were able to stack damage buffs, that would just be way too overpowered. So I highly doubt they're actually gonna do that. I just called up like 50,000. Okay, probably not 50,000. 6,000. This is 18,000 health right here. This is 18,000 health. We're doing like 200 damage per attack. You know, I say this is bad, but remember, this is without Commander, without the very useful fire rate buffs. Alright. So after this, he's getting a little bit too close for comfort, not gonna lie. Oh, actually, yeah, okay, this will just confirm my ability to, yeah, okay, this should be good. So, without Commander, this guy is already soloing Fallen. Could this be done on Space City? Could this be done on Space City? I don't think it will be. Just because you need command, because I think on Space City you'll need Commander. Yeah, you're gonna need Commander on Space City. So yeah, that is just my opinion the most OP tower of all time in terms of just usefulness. I think this could just work as a support tower now, considering how crucial the buff is. Into Ranger, it gives like 200 damage, which is basically just like another like level 3 Ranger. So I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, give your thoughts on the new tower in the comments, and I'll see you guys whenever I upload my next video. Yeah. What the?